Hi, alright, so today is Wednesday, February 15th, 2012. I am 37 days post hysterectomy, and so I thought that I would make a quick update video about how I'm doing with all of that. But in general, life is going really well right now. I have not been present so much on YouTube or in email or anything like that, and I always apologize for it, but I am in school right now. And it will be until May, so kind of on a hiatus, but I thought it would be important to continue to update about how I'm feeling and how everything goes. So yeah, I'm 37 days post-op, so starting this coming Monday, a little less than a week, I'll be 6 weeks out of surgery, which means I can start working out again, which is exciting because I'm getting a little restless. I'll show you all of my stitches fell out. They were dissolvable, so they just kind of came out on their own. So I'll show you. You can hardly even see anything. That's the bigger of the three scars. It's not that big. It's like less than an inch. There's a little one right here. You probably can't even really see that with all the lighting. I don't know. It's not really important. Tiny baby one. And there's one in my belly button, but you're not going to be able to see that because it's in there. And I don't know how anything internally is going, but I think it's going pretty well. When I first got back to school, it was only like 2 weeks out of surgery, and I had to lift things, and we went grocery shopping, and I brought things into the house, and then I was going to my classes and moving around a lot. I had like a little bit more bleeding, which is just your body's way of cleaning out all of the stuff. Like when I had top surgery, I had drains to take out the blood, so it just kind of comes out naturally after a hysterectomy, I guess. Anyway, when I had gone to my 2 week or my week and a half post-op appointment, he said that basically like he expected there to be a little bit more bleeding since I hadn't had much. So that was kind of shitty, crappy, not fun. I hate swearing, but that was kind of bad for a couple days, really. It was by the end of the first week back at school, and I'm on week 4 now. I basically wasn't having any problems, and since then I haven't had any more bleeding, which is just so very liberating. I didn't realize how much more liberating it would be to not have to worry at all anymore about anything. I don't have to worry about cysts on my ovaries. I don't have to worry about like getting a period, and that feels really nice. Physically, that's kind of a nice mental reassurance. But physically, I'll start with the bad and then get on to the good. I still am having unilateral pain, which is where I thought it was coming from my right ovary. It made sense. But it's still there, and it doesn't feel like healing sorts of pains. It's like a stab and then a fiery pain. It's not every day. When it does happen, it only lasts an hour at most, usually maybe 2. It does kind of consume me, though. It's really uncomfortable that like the pain starts and then it feels kind of like I'm on fire from my belly button to my right knee. It's only on one side. So unilateral pain in general is not a very good thing, and it is sort of near where my appendix is, although I haven't heard of someone experiencing off and on pain in their appendix for 2 to 3 years. And it is pretty debilitating sometimes, but the scary thing is if your appendix ruptures, it's very bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go see my general doctor probably when I get out of school. I'll go to health services here if it gets bad, though, and see what we can do about kind of diagnosing that and seeing if maybe it's something in my intestines, maybe there's just a pinched nerve. Who knows? I don't particularly want another surgery, but I do want to know if this pain is going to be a forever thing or if it's curable or like what to do. And if it's scary and dangerous, obviously. So that's kind of a bummer that that main pain hasn't been resolved. But, I mean, there were other very, very not so nice pains associated with when I had my uterus and everything that have gone away. So I'm very thankful for that. But the one main pain is still there, so I'm like, oh, darn. But the other thing is, so I haven't had my hormones checked yet. That's going to be in March, I think March 9th, I have an appointment with my endocrinologist to kind of see where my hormone levels are at now. But I feel so much better overall. I know my body's still producing a little bit of estrogen because your pituitary glands sort of regulate that. And I am back on the dose of testosterone that I was on the past year. So that's 80.8 milliliters a week, which is actually it's 160 milligrams per week. I forgot it's 200 milligrams per milliliter. Anyway. Doesn't matter too much, but I do feel emotionally so much better, so much more stable. And I can't entirely attribute that to the hysterectomy. I don't like to attribute my emotions to things that I can't tangibly know. So in general, life has been better. I'm only taking 4 classes that I really love and much less stress. So that could also be playing into it. But I think there was just this general like out of control emotions that I've had for over a year pretty much that I was dealing with before the hysterectomy that felt so internal and so much that even external things that I did wouldn't help. So I think a lot of that actually was due to hormones, and I wasn't actually giving hormones as much blame as I should have, getting really down on myself for being so out of control. But actually, I there's so much clarity, and I just feel so much more balanced and better internally and emotionally, and that I think is the biggest relief that I've had from this surgery, besides the pain. And it's beautiful. I feel so much better overall, and people who know me who I don't even know that I had the surgery, and some that do, also see that I just seem to be feeling much better than I was in the past long time. So that's a great relief. If anything, that's what I'm most thankful for right now, is that I feel much more emotionally stable, and I feel like I've kind of gotten back to myself, if that makes sense. Like, I feel much more like me right now than I have in a while. And that's so beautiful. I wish that everyone could feel that sort of break after feeling like crap for so long. And I think someday everybody will at some point. So, and multiple times in their lives. So, at least I hope. Fingers crossed. But I feel really good now, and I only can hope that this is a long-term good, you know? And as for insurance, I actually have not heard back yet. It has been submitted. My mom's keeping an eye online. She like watches it, like pending or approved. I guess they approved a lab fee that was like a certain amount of money, $200 or something. I think that might have been a pre-surgery lab that they approved, but that's cool. That's a step in the right direction. But I'm still very thankful for the over $6,000 that I raised through support from friends, family, and YouTube. So I just wanted to extend thanks again. My gratitude is infinite for that. Has been a really big relief to know, because financially I'm not doing so good right now, my whole family. So we've just got a lot of budget things coming into play, and with jobs switching and early retirements and such, it's pretty tight. So just knowing that I have that cushion for when insurance probably might not cover part of it, just knowing that I will be able to get past that through the support and generosity of, quite frankly, a lot of strangers, is a beautiful thing. I use the word beautiful a lot, but when I say that, I just mean it fills me with joy. So in any case, this is getting really long, so I will be back eventually soon. I'll give a general update. I still update my blog a lot, and I'm still working on frequently asked questions, and I'm still working on actually making a YouTube solely for my music. So there's a lot of things going on, but more importantly, I have to do well in school. Got to make the pops proud. So I've been working my butt off. And yeah, so I just want to thank you for your support. I thought I'd update you and let you all know that I'm doing really, really well. So I hope everyone's having a good winter. Mine's been mild, but I appreciate that. Spring's just around the corner here, so smiles all over the place. All right, take care. Peace out. Bye.